Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. It's Thursday, November 15th. It's the day where we got Al Franken. I'm smart enough, I'm good enough, and doggone it, people like me. Well, not everybody likes you, Al. You don't know how fitting this is. I mean, Al Franken, he was once a good guy. He was on Air America. We thought he was a member of the left. We thought that about a lot of Democrats. He ran for Congress. Give him credit, he put himself out there. Give him total credit. It's scary to do. He did it. He succeeded. But what happened once he got there? Did he change things? Did he try to give another perspective? I know he was a lowly senator, but, did he try to make a difference? Or did he become just another corporate Democrat? Well, unfortunately, it's the latter. He became another corporate Democrat. He even has a quote saying, I don't remember what it was, let me be courageous enough to do what my donors don't want me to do, or something like that. I don't know. But he just wasted his time, our time. One more corrupt politician is not what this country needs. And now it turned out and bit you in the butt, Al. This probably would never have come out if you weren't in the Senate. But you did it, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad this will forever stain your career. Not that your career was going anywhere. Corporate Democrats aren't going anywhere, but good for you. As for the other pervert, Roy Moore, who cares? Bob Menendez, okay? People forget this. Bob Menendez was also accused of being with underage prostitutes in the Dominican Republic. Now later they came out and retracted and said that they were paid to make that story. They made it up. Whether they were paid to make it up or whether they were paid to retract it, we don't know. We'll never know. But who cares? They're all sleazy. They're not all sleazy, but it's funny what takes them down. All the crap they do, doesn't hurt them. What hurts them is these sex things, and that's what happens. And I'm glad. One thing I want to discuss is WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is under attack now. They said they colluded with Trump's campaign, and evidently they did. They did have contact with them. But I watched this being reported on CNN, right? CNN doesn't bother telling us that parent company is Time Warner. Time Warner was Hillary Clinton's 10th biggest campaign contributor last election. Never told us this. Never put full disclosure. Anderson Cooper used to moderate debates with Hillary and him, and he didn't disclose that to the people. Okay? Talk about collusion. Okay? Why is that collusion okay? But WikiLeaks, and they hate WikiLeaks. Okay? They hate the internet because the internet challenges them. Okay? That's why they're always attacking them. And attacking WikiLeaks. They're going to continue the attacks on us. They'll probably find a way to get us off. I don't know. But hopefully technology will always be one step ahead of them, and we'll always have a chance to tell another side of the story. Whether you believe us or not, that's fine. You don't have to believe us. But certainly, how do you believe people who have a financial interest in lying to you? And that's what corporate media is. They're huge corporations who, today we're seeing, all these scandals are happening, and all the while they're passing this tax cut that lowers corporate taxes drastically. I mentioned this before. In the 1950s, corporations were paying 1/3, 33% of the federal government revenue. Today it's 9%. Conversely, in 1960, the payroll tax is, you see it taken out, Social Security, Medicare, it's there. They always designate that it's going to something, but that's not true because the federal government shares the money. Okay, just because they say it's not going to Social Security doesn't mean anything. Okay, all the money goes the same place. Now, as you're paying it, so is your employer, right? Unfortunately, a lot of that is factored in. You pay for it in the form of lower wages. So even though the employer is paying for half of it, you're paying for about 70-80% of it in reality. And what happened last time, the Great Recession, Obama did in stimulus for a period of time did eliminate it, and that because they knew they had to revitalize the economy, and that's what does it. Tax cuts for poor people, because poor people are going to spend the money. Rich people are not, okay, and they know this. But that's the payroll tax in 1960 accounted for about 16% of the federal government revenue. That's 16%. Today it's 35%. It's more than a third. So that's where the money's going. As they're giving more of these tax cuts to the rich and the corporations, which is exactly what they did today. The corporate tax rate are permanent. The individual income tax reductions are not. Okay, and they had to do this because otherwise they would have, if they didn't, the government has to, after 10 years, not be running a deficit. If it is, then they have to take it to the floor, and then they would need 60 votes, and obviously they couldn't do that. So in order to only they could do that. I'm sure that many Democrats would love to do that, but they're feeling the heat now. So they didn't get any Democratic votes today. They won't get any in the Senate. Not because the Democrats don't work for the donors, but Democrats are afraid of us, and that's a good thing. And we need to keep the pressure on them and hopefully kick them out, get some. I'd love to see another party, but God knows what we'll do. Okay, so that's probably, and I'm worried about the WikiLeaks thing because this is an excuse. They'll always find something, all right? And it's not just WikiLeaks. They want to crack down on whole internet, and that's something we have to really defend against. All right, they're already net neutrality is going to shits, so they're going to try to slow us down. But hopefully someone will invent something. Hopefully the technology will keep up with it. Hopefully you're out there. Please invent something. Help us. Technology is the only weapon democracy has. Okay, knowledge is our weapon, and technology will help get it out. All right, that's all I have to say for today. Happy Thanksgiving next week. If I don't say anything, I don't put on another video. And take care. Trotsky out.